Hello, hello, hello. I'm PaintedDog and welcome back to episode 2 of our new Timberborn series. I hope you're doing well. My day's actually quite good, thanks. Now, since the last episode, I had my first crash. So basically, I had to luckily there's an autosave at the end of cycle 3. So I could go ahead and get everything set up again. I unpaused these ones already, so they are up and running. And then what I did was, I'm taking this out now. I'm moving this up because I want to get floodgate in there, and I want to have access down to that area still. So I might as well just do that quickly. Move it up to this side so we have access to that. So I'm going to go ahead, since there's a possibility that we're having a bad tide from cycle 4. I'm going to go ahead and get this prioritized. And I'm also going to go ahead and get builders in. Let's speed this up. And let's unpause that. So hopefully we'll start working on that first. Pause one of those guys. Okay, so hopefully they can do that. For now, I'm going to lower the priority of these. Just don't want them running around there building that when we have stuff to do on this side. Hopefully we only get a drought. Then we can work with that. But we never know. And unstable core is at 11 days. I'm not sure. Probably one of these two will be next. And that won't be ideal, to say the least. Going to get that one unpaused. And pause that one. Going to take that beaver out, so we have only 4 vacancies. 4 unstaffed buildings. Hopefully that will be addressed right there. Need to take this up to 0.95 so we can get a bit more water in there. I might actually want to place in a couple of platforms here so we can get a water pump in here, just in case. That might be a smart move, but first off, I want to get this done. Then I need to rush to get that debris or blockage cleared so we can get bad water off the map as soon as possible if we were to have a bad tide. Don't know why I built these, because let's face it, we don't have haulers, so there's no way for us to get things in there fast enough. Going to unpause these two. We can just work on that. Just take that out. It's not needed. Died of old age, died of old age. That's fine. As long as it's not died of thirst or died of hunger. That's fine. Hopefully we won't get a bad tide. Otherwise it's basically tickets for us at this stage. Until we get that built. Come on, you need to produce planks. We need planks. There's no way around it. Okay, let's see. Hopefully drought. Hopefully drought. Okay, you know what? With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and pause. Pause. I'm just going to do that. So they can't get access to that. It's not needed at this stage. I don't want all of this water going away. Yet. So now we have that. They can get that going. Thing is, do I go ahead and prioritize these two barracks? Or do I just go ahead and get this sorted out? I'm going to take it down to 2 builders again. Going to pause that. And pause that one as well. Get those guys working so they can take out these mature trees. You know what? How far are they? Yeah, they're basically ready to go. So I'm not even going to waste my time with that. Let's unpause 2 of those. Pause that one. Come on, you need to get this done. There is one plank there, so that's great. Right. Okay, now I need to get up here. So I'm thinking maybe something like that. Stairs are cheaper to make unless you have to create a platform as well. Then ladders are cheaper. Okay, now for this, if you take a look there, there's no crosses there, but there's crosses there. So I think if we were to do something like that, we'll be fine. Placing in that one, I'm going to pause that one because it's not really necessary. But later on, that would be great to just be able to get there. But I don't know which one will be first. This one or this one. I'm going to take that pathway out. And maybe get that in high priority. And do something like that. Just for now, so they can get that going. Always adding more levies there and just get connected like that. Because I want to get a lot of water wheels in so we can get our gear workshop so we can unlock medium storage tanks. They already started harvesting here. Great. Let's take out these trees. Just as a bit of prevention, I'm just going to go ahead and isolate that tree. And then isolate that tree. Don't want it spreading because this is my tree production area now. Okay, it wasn't necessary to do that. Because this tree is going to be taken out now. And then we can get rid of these two. Great. Pause that guy. There we go. Okay, 3 days until this core is going. It might be worth getting a couple of water wheels in here. Because let's face it, we are the Iron Thief. So if there is a... yeah, there's a bad water source. You can later get these bad water discharges in. Keep that open during droughts as well. Then we'll have power all the time if we place in a couple of water wheels in this tunnel. Right there. Bit of a lag spike, but that's fine. I think it might be time for us to go ahead and get these in. And then maybe a bit of well-being. I like how I said I'm going to prioritize well-being. And then I go ahead and not prioritize well-being. Get a shrub in. Maybe that land. We don't have a science yet. And I really need to get a better food source. That will also help us when we get over here, so we can get a fermenter going. And I seriously need to get more beavers so we can go ahead and get haulers. But I think for that we need to have a shelter going. That's the main priority. Get those shelters in so we can have that. And then I need to prioritize all of this. Because I think one of these will be our downfall now. Now that I think about it, that's a lot of ladders and stairs. 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just that is already 7. And then we have all of that as well. So no, let's take that out. Come on. We can rather build this one up. Get that going. Take that out. You know what? I'm going to pause that. We don't need that. Pause one of those. Okay. That will be fine. That will be fine. Just need to get all of this built up. Now this is the problem around here. This will take actually quite a lot of resources. Actually be good if we can get haulers sooner rather than later. But yeah, that's something that we can always address later. Get a bit of kohlrabi in there. Get a berry storage, or a larger berry storage. I'm gonna be preemptive. Get up here. Because I know there's this area. Let's go ahead and do that. To be honest, I don't think we'll be able to get this sorted beforehand. If I could only know which one will be first, then I can prioritize. Let's just do that. Get over here, try and build this first. Let's just get them producing more planks. Okay. Well-being of 4. We need to get to 7 to get a bit of a boost. Won't be easy on that side. We'll use less resources. We actually have quite a lot of logs, to be honest. But I actually need a way to get through here a bit faster. I'm gonna get some injured beavers, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. They sound like Lord Farquaad. Old age. Old age, old age. That's fine. Still have a bit of water. They're pumping like mad. A bit of science. Gonna unlock that so they can build that whenever they get the chance. But first off, I need to get this in. This will take quite a lot of planks or logs, sorry. But I want to get them to build that first. Otherwise, I need to get over here and then up there and get that done. They can always do something around here. Going to take that one out because yeah, we have a lot of trees coming in now. And as we open this up, then we'll have access to this area to plant this up as well. Just put down one of these, get that as a higher priority. Luckily we have logs right there. There's no way I can put this closer. This one I can. I'm not going to waste resources on that. Let's do that. Pull that up. Collect that first. Hopefully we won't get one of these. If some of these were to go, hopefully it will be, I'm not sure which one I would prefer. This one or this one. This one was built up a bit further, yes. What a long way for beavers to travel. I'm going to get that as a high priority, but not the highest. Because I want to get them to get this in of taken out, because now they have to run around here. Then they can just go through. That's a bit faster. But I need them to take that out. Get that guy in. Pause that, because we can get another worker in. We just had enough water there. Let me close that up. Okay, is that unstable core? Now, balls to the walls, guys. Balls to the walls. I don't think we'll be able to make this. But we'll just have to try. Hopefully, if we don't get it done, this will be a drought then. Let's see if this copes. Let me first get that in. Okay, great. Now, highest priority, all of this. If we get a drought next, will only be a little bit of water spilling in through here. Not a lot of contamination. But if it's not, then we'll have major issues. Bit of a shorter pathway for him to go through here. Okay. 9 days left. I don't think we're going to make it. Especially with all of these. That's the main issue now. We don't have logs close by. So let's try and get this in. Then I'm going to pause basically everything else. Pause that already. We don't need blanks right now. Get that priority lowered. Come on, guys, you can do this. Get that built so we can have haulers. After that, get that built so we can... You know what? That will at least be fine. Let's see what we can pause. Pause, pause, pause. Don't really want to pause that, but I can pause that. Pause that. I can pause that. Okay, we have a drought approaching, which is great. 3 days and this should have been gone down a bit. I need to get these in now. And we can do a bit of optimizing of the pathways here. Get that in. Sorry, I was a bit now focused now. I think it was the right idea to get a haulers in. Should have done that a bit earlier, but hey, that's fine. Need our food and a bit of water going in. There's nothing else that I can basically pause at this stage. Sorry guys, I'm going to push you to a bit higher. Let's go 20 hours. Because you have 5 days to get this completed. You know what? I'm going to take this one out. You can stand on top of that to build that. We might be able to make this. Just might. Going to take out 2 of these. Because now we need those. Anything else that this guy, I can pause that for now. Forgot about the gatherer flag. You get all of that done. 4 days left. And only 29 logs. Get that going. You know what? You can take that out as well. Three days left. Now it's a push to get this done. Okay. I thought we won't be able to make... But now that I think about it, we need to push to maybe get this one done as well. 1, 2, 1, 2. So basically, from there, 3 out, 3 out, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. So something like this. Yeah, something like that. Then we can get that sealed up. Yeah, that will be fine. Okay, we have 1.7 days left, so let's get them down. That. Build up our resources again a little bit. Okay, you don't have to prioritize by orders anymore. I need to get this guy in. Thing is, do I just go and prioritize that? I think that might be the play. So we can get up here, close this off, so that's done. Or now, do we go ahead and do something like this? I think, yeah. A bit faster way for it to get in there to do that bit. So I think that will be advantage to us. Luckily with a drought, if that were to explode, we'd still had a bit of time to complete everything. I'm going to go ahead and get this in for logs and prioritize. So what do I need to unpause at this stage? I can pause that guy. He's not needed. Let's go ahead and unpause these dudes. Is this fine? Yeah, that's fine. I don't know why you have a lot of for wet fur. All campfires are getting done. Great. I'll worry about free beds as soon as we get that sorted and this sorted. Again, I wish I knew which one would be first, so we could get that sorted out. Now when to get down there, it's a bit faster. Okay, great. This won't be our last or the last placement of the longer placement of our lodges or barracks. Final, that's what I wanted to say. It won't be the final placement of our barracks, but yeah. Need 6 planks for this. Take out these pathways. Okay. And I need to place that guy in again. Just so we're sure that we have everything. 2, 3, and then that's fine. They can be unstaffed. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. So this was a race to get this sorted before we get bad water in there. Thinking of taking that one out and just putting a floodgate in there. That side. And take that one out and just put one in there. Hopefully we'll get this built faster. And then I need to start thinking about ways to get water in here and all of that jazz. Sluices maybe in here. Or full valves. Yeah, we can do that. First up, we are going to need to get our population up, and we need to do a bit more work. I'm going to put that in there. Just want to move this, and I need to get fermenters in. Just take that out. Just for now, going to lower the priority of these. Just so we can get this one built. Get these resources. And I'm just going to go mad with these guys. Just so we can get these back ones built. Okay, we don't have any spare beds yet. But we have 3 vacancies. Because everything that needs to be unpaused now is unpaused. So I'm going to get my population up a little bit more. Because we're going to have to get creative. Let's get these in. And these built. Going to go down here. Oh, they already started with this. Great. I'm going to get that as a higher priority. Hopefully I didn't miscalculate this. 1, 2 on the diagonals. 1, 2. Yeah, I think that will be fine. Just so we can get the basics in. That will help already. Okay, so this is basically sealed up already. That's good. I'm not going to prioritize our fat pile for our haulers. Oh, that's also a high priority. This might be a good time to get this sorted again. So yeah. How much water do we have? You know what? I'm going to pause that one. Let's get down there. If I can just do that correctly. Let's get these taken out. So we can get that floodgate in there. I'm going to go ahead and do something like that. Do that. I just don't want any surprises with water flowing in from anywhere that I'm not expecting it to flow in from. As soon as these are done, then I can go ahead and let me just see. Now that will also taken that out, but I don't think this will be soon that one will explode, because it's a bit far away from a starting colony, and I think developers actually wanted you to suffer a bit by having the unstable cores closest to the main colony to go first. That's what I think. Okay, so I'm going to take out all of these pathways. It's not needed anymore. I don't need the lag. Okay. So now we can go ahead and get that built. Just check to see if this is done. Not yet. Yeah, I'll get that built. This unstable core is now. Okay, so we were preemptive with our strike there. This is great. Let me unpause these guys. I don't want issues there. I'm going to go lower priority for this, just so we can get a bit more work done there. We have those floodgates. You know what, that's another unstable core, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, bad water. Just want to get this set up and ready to go, just so we don't have surprises later on. As I said, go up one more, yes, go up one more, no. Let's get the high priority there. High priority there. I believe this one is connected to this, yes. Okay. I actually want to go down and get this major prioritized, just so I can stop sending beavers down here. Just so we can sort that out. Okay. Bit of overspill on this side, but that's okay. Overflow on this side. Okay, clean water's going through. 8 days for this unstable core, that's great. And start work on that one yet. Starting work on this. Well, that's fine. This won't take out any of those. No. Six vacancies. 1, 2, 3 unstaffed, but that's fine. At this stage, I'm not too worried about haulers. I'm more worried about getting stuff done at this stage. So as soon as we have bad tides, I can open that up until we get sluices or full valves, whatever they are called now. So we can get that sorted. want that one prioritized as well. Didn't see you didn't complete that one. That might have been an issue. Just go down here and just check. Okay, I think that will be fine. I hope so. Okay, so they will finish that up. So let's take a quick recap of our colony. We're maxed out on planks. Over halfway for logs. We have basically maxed out our cassava. Our food situation is still quite bad, but we'll sort that out. We have a bit of lodge situation going on here. A couple of campfires, great. That's sorted. We can always unlock large barrack later on. We sorted this out so we won't have issues from that unstable core. We won't have issues from this unstable core. Already planned for this unstable core for this chain reaction here. And already for this unstable core right there. And we have a bad tide approaching. So I think this will be a good place to end this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheerio.